Hi everyone, welcome back to Cindy's Guidance. I'm Cindy. This is my daily guidance message for you. Thank you for all the new likes and subscribers. Hello for everywhere in the world that you are. I am based in Australia, in Queensland. We are currently having a bit of torrential rain outside at the moment. But other than that, welcome to my channel. I do daily readings. I use a variety of decks, and this one that I'm going to be using tonight is the Abundance deck. So there are no timestamps or dates on my readings because I set the intention for when it finds you, it's for you. The whole reading might not be all completely for you, but some of it will be. Otherwise, energetically, you shouldn't align with the video. It shouldn't find you in the first place, considering there are millions of videos that could find you on a daily basis. So here we go. What is the message you need to know today from the Abundance deck? Oh my goodness, there's one that flew out. Ooh, face your financial fears. So did some of you set New Year's resolutions to get your budget on track? Did some of you watch How to Be Rich on Netflix? Did you watch or read some financial education books over the Christmas period? Have you realized that it's something you need to take a hold of? So number one, facing your fears is understanding that it's having the awareness. You can choose to direct that energy. So instead of being worried about your finances and feeling like you've always never got enough, if you actually sit down, look at them, go back through 3 months worth of bank statements is the general rule whenever you start to set a budget up, is to go back through 3 months worth of bank statements and actually identify where all your money went. So most of the time you get through page 1, page 2, page 3, and you're exhausted. You're just like, what? I've been spending so much money on crap. Oh my God, okay, I need to cut it out. Then setting yourself a budget, which is just a guideline for how you want your money to go. So 10% should be always put away for savings and investments, and then 10% given away. So what you give comes back, and then the rest you work out what to do with. So I'm not a financial advisor, but I've just spent my life in the financial world being an accountant and an analyst and all different types of things. So so the message on the card specifically says, when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that in fact you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So yes, everybody that climbs the path to greatness all has these same fears around struggling with money and worrying about it and how am I going to make this happen and what happens if I run out and everything that comes along with it, but they still push along anyway. Sorry, that's my cat making another appearance in the video. She did that yesterday. I guess that's the first one. Second card out. I'm grabbing, oh, hang on, that's too many. Flipping over, another one. Hope you're well wherever you are in the world and you're enjoying my videos. I'm having so much fun making them and putting them out. So far I'm on a 17-day streak of one a day on YouTube. So yay, go me. I've set a challenge for one a day for the whole year. So let's just see how I go. I haven't set a challenge like that ever. Next card. Oh, I love it. Clearing debts. So maybe something you're worried about when you're facing your financial fears is that you're in debt. You have a lot of debts hanging over your head and you're worried about them. Well, then taking charge and having payment plans and actually ringing your providers and saying, look, funds are tight, but I do want to pay this off. Can we set an alternate payment arrangement for the first month or something just to get back on track? And they're more than happy and willing to accommodate, because otherwise you go bankrupt and they get nothing. So yes, most of them are willing to help you out. You can even do consolidation loans where you can take like multiple loans and all roll them into one, so it's just one weekly payment. But talk to a financial advisor before doing anything in that way. Clearing debts. The card says your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So as much as it comes into money, clearing debts, it might also be emotionally. Is there something that you've been hung up on emotionally that makes you feel weighed down? Something that you need to let go of, something that you need to face head on. So interesting 2 cards coming out there. So it's about getting back on track, taking control, making it happen, whatever you decide it is. Is it having an emergency fund saved up? Most people don't have that. So it's 3 to 6 months of basic living expenses saved up. It is a gratitude list. Sorry about that quick interruption. My son decided he wanted to have a chat with mummy in the middle of my reading. So this is the gratitude list card. So this is very important. All the greats teach about the fact that you have to make gratitude lists. You talk in present tense. I am grateful now that I have, I'm grateful now that I feel, I'm grateful now that I did this thing, and you're speaking it into existence, and you're actually feeling the feeling that goes along with what that means to you. Because the whole reason that we want things in our lives is the way it will make us feel. So one of the things you can do the moment that you wake up, instead of doom scrolling or jumping straight on technology, is to actually grab a journal and start writing 5 things you're grateful for the moment you wake up. So I am happy, grateful, and appreciative that I woke up today. I am happy, grateful, and appreciative that I have another day on planet Earth. I am happy, grateful, and appreciative that I have fresh food in the house. You can go really basic to begin with if you struggle to make a list. Otherwise, you can be grateful for the friendships that you have, that the income that you have, the location that you live in, the roof over your head. It doesn't really matter what it is, but you can start small. So the card itself says, count your blessings, and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who you are grateful for right now. Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. So tying in with your other 2 cards, facing your financial fears. So maybe you've been worried about your financial fears. Maybe you've been worried about the fact that you're in over your head, you've got too much coming out, not enough coming in, you're not sure how you're going to do it all. And the first step is to actually face it head on. So let's make a list of it, make a plan, say what you're going to do, how you're going to get out of this situation. Where there's a will, there's a way. For every problem, there is a solution. So that's the first part of the message. Second one coming is clearing debts. So what does it feel like to actually have those debts cleared? Like there was a point in your life, they're saying backtrack. There was a point in your life, if you backtrack, where you didn't have these debts. So it's like trying to get back to the feeling signature of what it feels like to not have these debts, to not have these financial worries, to not have this stuff lingering over your head. So the last one here is the gratitude list. And the way that this also ties in is that you can actually write in present tense, I am grateful that I paid all my debts in full by the 31st of May, 2025. I am grateful that I received an extra $5,000 that put straight on one of my outstanding amounts. So you can actually script it into your existence by using gratitude. So it's a very powerful tool that you can use for manifesting and aligning with what you need from the universe and what you need spirits and guides and everyone to deliver to you here in the 3D world. So I hope that this helps. So yeah, they're the 3 messages for today. So face your financial fears. So if you haven't done that yet, they're saying to do that. That's important. So seeing where you are at based on where you were before. So what has led you up to this point? Do you have some spending habits that you need to sort of rein in? Do you sort of go for the clearance sales all the time, even though you really don't need that thing? Whatever it is, just write it all down so you can physically see it with your own eyes. If you don't want to write it down on paper, you can use Excel spreadsheets. There's budgeting tools out there. There's lots of different ways that you can actually identify where your money goes out and where it comes in. So you can be all over it. The next one is clearing debts. And so they're making a plan. So there's 2 different ways you can clear debts. You can do snowball methods, you can do first in, first out method, you could do ones where we've got the highest interest rate first. It's whichever way you want to do it that makes you feel better about it. So you can find plenty of the information online, but it's just the fact that you're actually putting your energy and attention into clearing one of the debts or clearing all of the debts. And that's where your focus is going. You've looked at where all your money's going, you're saying, hey, I need to redirect it this way, and that's what you're doing. And then the gratitude list ties it all in. So that's, really scripting it and saying, hey, these are the things that I have achieved. I'm so grateful that I paid this off. I love my second stream of income, or my 3rd, 4th, 5th. I love that I bought an investment property. I love that I have other streams of income. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just the fact that you're saying you are grateful for it. So a very interesting message coming through today. So I hope this helps somebody out there. Please comment below if you have been putting it in your New Year's resolutions or the goals for 2025 that you're going to get all over your finances and you're going to get it all sorted. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe so you get the notification for the next one, and I will see you soon.